Richardson, and I am a professional real-life mermaid here in Hawaii. And I'm also a U.S. Coast Guard licensed boat captain and marine mammal naturalist. And I spend most of my days out here free diving as a mermaid, and my passion has always been the ocean, you know, sharing that magic and beauty of the undersea world, and also of the distress that it's in and what we can do on land to help. You know, in Hawaii there's a saying called malama o kekai and malama I ka'aina, which means take care of the sea and take care of the land. So basically what we do on land affects the ocean, and also what we do to the sea affects us back here on land. So the mermaid, being half fish and half human, really embodies that connection that we as humans have with the sea and all marine life. So these are two of my tails. I've actually I've made 3 tails so far, and I have 2 more in the works, but these are my 2 favorites that I swim in. I have one that is more in the shape of a whale tail fluke, and this one is more in my fish, like a marlin tail shape. It's more fishy. I actually have real fish scales that I use on this tail, and shells and all different kind of odds and ends, but it basically is a wetsuit material with a fiberglass fin inside in the actual body of the tail. People's main reaction to seeing a mermaid is mostly wonderment and awe and amazement, especially kids. You know, they see me in my mermaid tail, and their eyes light up, and they're full of that fantasy and amazement. You know, that dream of mermaids is still alive for them. And adults, you know, I have so many adults drive by, they do double takes, they want to take photos and talk story with a mermaid, so it's really cool. It's really cool to inspire people that way. So what I hope to accomplish is mainly to restore that connection that we as humans have with the ocean, to bring up the awareness and conservation about what the ocean is trying to tell us now. And really years ago, you know, we as humans in all different cultures had connections with this earth, all the different elements, water, air, earth and fire. And today I think that connection has been lost. A lot of the cultures that don't live near the sea have forgotten about that connection and how the ocean, we need it for survival, and how everything we do on the planet really impacts the sea, which in turn impacts us here on land as well. So my purpose is to just bring that up as awareness, to educate as much as I can about the sea and the sea life, and you know, to bring the magic of the underwater world up to the world, and to share all the amazing experiences that the ocean and all the sea life has to offer us. And you know, my goal also is to inspire people to find their passions, you know, kids and adults alike, to listen to their hearts. And you know, I think there's so much going on where we listen to our heads and our fears, and that ends up leading us astray. So if we listen to our hearts and go back to, you know, like kids, you know, I know as a kid, for me, I dreamed of being a mermaid, and so here I am as an adult, and I am one. You know, that anything is possible if we follow our hearts, and it is possible to live out our passions.